It's not a real family.
Videos or reading shit?
It's a video. This one is. After this, I'm going to write down some characters from the story using your phone, of course. I'm going to set this up.
Then you might want to give me a minute if you're using my phone. Because it's only got like 30-some% fucking.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do a little Wikipedia on one character, and that's it.
You're reading it, I'm not reading it.
On characters. That's why if it gets to Wikipedia at some point, I'm going to be reading. I'm the one reading the shit, and it's the shit I like anyways. He's on a very interesting character. So I'm gonna need your other notebook as well, maybe.
They're all there, you just figure out which ones you need.
Even the one that you wrote video ideas in?
Yes. I took them out of the computer bag and put them in the box. So I knew where they fucking
were.
Or in case I wanted to make videos.
History of the Wayne family. This is going to teach you about almost every Batman family member from, let's see, that existed 3 years ago. And that's still a lot.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of the Bat Feed, which is going to be your source for all things Batman, whether that be lore, upcoming news on movies or TV shows, and
it's the Batman vs. Superman armor Batman helmet in the background.
It's gonna be a while before I see this shit again off your channel.
So on and so forth. For this episode today, we're going to be talking about the Wayne family.
It's gonna be a while because I've only took one video from you.
So we all pretty much know who Batman is, and we all know who Bruce Wayne is, but a lot of people don't know where the Wayne fortune came from, and really the history of the Wayne family. So we're going to take a look, kind of an overview of all of Bruce Wayne's relatives, descendants, and all of the notable members of the Wayne family. The first mention of anyone related to the Wayne family lies with a guy called Harold, who served the Lord of Waynmore Castle around the time of the Crusades. He didn't have any descendants. He died.
You writing in the name? Write them in, Ma.
I might have freaking.
Also, write in the name of the castle.
I don't know how to spell the castle.
It says it right there.
Okay, then give me a minute.
Harold, servant at Waynmore Castle. I think that's how you spelled it. See it. I added, if it's DC stuff, I added.
Childless and alone, and his brother Lauren took over for him. Much later on, their descendant Bruce Wayne discovers that Lauren actually killed his brother Harold. The next member of the Wayne family is Lancelot Wayne, who lived in medieval times, and
Daredevil and Knight.
I don't need that.
Let me see what it says. Oh shit, I forgot.
I just need his name.
Never mind, I forget. I'm paused. My mom's making a story with a whole bunch of shit in it from different fandoms and stuff.
From real people to different fandoms.
Right now we got Greek mythology,
Norse mythology.
Fucking The Hobbit series, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, Marvel, and Batman.
We also got the Catholic religion.
Oh, and that too.
And the Israel religion.
Oh, and that too.
We don't really know too much about him, other than that he attempted a really risky stunt. He built wings out of materials that he had access to after being inspired by bats that he saw flying around. And he took these wings and he went up on a cliff and actually glided down and landed safely in the water. It was very risky, but I guess he proved his point.
Refill your pet's medications on Chewy without leaving home.
Batman before.
Just order online.
Batman was Batman before Batman.
Risky, but I guess he proved his point. Much later, during the...
I wonder what Earth are they on. After this, I look at Batman family tree, to where it just gives you everyone in his family that ain't like Waynes and non-Waynes.
Colonial days of Gotham City, there was a member of the Wayne family named Nathaniel Wayne, who was a witch.
Oh, you hate this man. He's a Witchfinder.
Yeah.
And his name's Nathaniel. This would make me hate him more. Imagine you a witch and you get hunted down by a man named Nathaniel.
I'm getting hunted down by a man that shares my half-brother's name.
Just his last name's Wayne.
Yeah.
Not.
Yep.
Anyways.
Finder. He was on the scent of a coven or something, and this was actually during one of Bruce Wayne's many time-traveling escapades. Bruce actually traveled to that time and cooperated with Nathaniel to try and track down a witch. And much after Bruce moved on from that time period to wherever time period he went to next, it's complicated. Video for another time. His ancestor, Nathaniel, found this witch that they were looking for, and burned her at the stake. And the witch, while she was burning, cursed the Wayne family for every generation onward from that point. The next major contender in the Wayne family was Mad.
I'm going to do one more video about 2 o'clock in the morning on my phone and go to bed.
Mad Anthony Wayne. Quote from Mad. Oh, he was a soldier under George Washington.
Now, you're going to watch that next video and do one more video and go to bed, and then you had me do this.
I said we were recording tonight. I have to wait for my phone to get charged now.
All night freaking long.
My phone fell, so I'm fixing it.
Anthony Wayne, who is an actual historical figure, which is pretty funny, that was adapted into Batman lore. And he served as a soldier under George Washington. He had a brief run in politics, but since that didn't really suit him, he went back to being a soldier. He earned the nickname Mad Anthony Wayne from his tendency to charge the redcoats in battle like a maddened bull. He also had the pleasure of meeting Batman, Robin, and Superman on another one of their time-traveling escapades. Superman actually punched him in the face. So, that's pretty cool, I guess. The next major contender in the Wayne family is somebody that has been in more recent comics. Not the newest ones, but a while back. And his name is Thomas Wayne. However, this is not the Thomas Wayne that is Batman's father. This is another Thomas Wayne who was not so upstanding. He actually lived around the same time as Mad Anthony Wayne. He was a devil worshipper that gained near immortality through
I don't need help spelling that. I know I spelled Thomas.
There you are. They're gonna get confused, you know. It's Barbatos.
They're gonna get confused on writing devil worshipper into the damn story. So how are they gonna get confused when one Thomas Wayne is a devil worshiper? So if Batman's dad does get brought into the story, You'll be able to distinguish the.
No, I say ancestor of Thomas Wayne. Of Batman's dad.
Well, we also have that he's a devil worshippers.
Arcane dealings and worship of the arcane god Barbados. He lived throughout many more generations of the Wayne family under the alias Dr. Simon Hurt and caused Batman.
You put Dr. Simon Hurt.
I will erase it and put that instead. That sounds better because it has a different.
Mm-hmm. I think I've heard of him before, but I'm not familiar with him.
I'm nearly screwed when my picture runs out of play.
That's why I'm watching this, so I can get familiar with the Batman family.
Get my fucking eraser out, I have a feeling. His actual name, too.
A ton of grief. Much later on, Dr. Hurt was actually defeated by none other than the Joker, because the Joker had had enough of his antics and took it upon himself to be the main tormentor of Batman. So he dosed Dr. Hurt with paralyzing Joker venom and buried him alive, which was probably a pretty fitting end. However, Batman suspected later on that Dr. Hurt might still be alive, so it's up in the air. The next two members of the Wayne family, Solomon and Joshua Wayne.
The squatter and the judge.
Yeah, we're writing you as two different characters since you're two different people.
Joshua Wayne and Simon Wayne.
Duh, that's how I'm doing it. It's two different names instead of having the and sign.
Simon Wayne in the Arkham universe, I don't know if this is in the comics, but he has a church named after him in Gotham. Old Town Gotham. If you're going off of the Arkham universe, which became Arkham City.
Both were major contenders in both the introduction of the company Wayne Enterprises and the building of Gotham City as like a major city in America. Despite the fact that both Solomon and Joshua Wayne co-founded Wayne Enterprises, Judge Solomon Wayne was actually the mastermind behind most of the inner dealings of Gotham City. He actually, in modern-day Gotham, has a courthouse named after him. The fact that they were so involved with Gotham City from the start amassed a lot of wealth for both of them, and they were involved with...
No, he has one. The one I was talking about.
Yeah, that's who Wayne Courthouse is named after. That's the name of it.
Oh. No, it's the Simon Wayne Courthouse.
Well, they always refer to it in the games and movies as Wayne Courthouse only.
No, they added Solomon most of the time. Like in the Arkham games, the Solomon Wayne Courthouse. In Arkham City, it's in Arkham City, Two-Face. You fight Two-Face there, and then you save a Riddler hostage from there. You can also find Calendar Man in the basement. In Arkham Origins, you fight Anarchy there. And those are the only times that courthouse ever comes up, which is really sad.
The building of many major buildings in Gotham, and the establishment of the city itself, which then in turn made them even more rich in the Gotham City scene. Their immediate descendants, such as their children, upheld morals and ethics in standing with ecological friendliness, and they never cut any corners in the building of their company. They wanted it to be perfectly upstanding and professional. In building Wayne Enterprises and most of Gotham City, they laid the foundation for their future descendant, who would eventually become Batman. Now we fast forward a little bit to the modern day era of the Wayne family.
Okay. If Arkham Asylum had a Valentine's Day thing, what would you give for Ivy? You can't give her plants, since she ain't allowed plants near her at all in the Arkham, since she can control plants. So what would you get Ivy?
Chocolates.
Maybe a new perfume?
A stuffed animal.
Right. What would Harley get Ivy?
I'll give her a flower.
What would Harley... They won't allow that in Arkham.
No, she can't have plants. They can't stop me from getting her a stuffed fucking
flower
or a stuffed cactus. Your brother has one.
Yeah. Right.
They can't stop me from buying her a stuffed...
No, listen.
They can't say I can't give her a stuffed animal that's in the shape of a plant because technically she can't control it because it's not a living or hasn't been a living
Right.
plant.
But the party be like, hey Ivy, I know you like plants, but since I can't get you a real one, I got you this stuffed pillow one. Please don't be mad. Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please don't murder me. Ivy, like that. You left that. God.
Silas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's great uncle.
There you go. Silas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's great uncle.
Bruce Wayne, taking on the role of a philanthropist and a playboy, naturally attracted a lot of attention, both negative and positive. While his great uncle Silas was more on the negative side. He saw Bruce as irresponsible, not worthy to be running the company, and Bruce, for the most part, didn't really care, but since it was one of his only remaining family members, wanted to prove himself to his great uncle. So he decided to try and do that through a series of events kind of manipulated by him to gain Silas's trust. However, Silas was a little old and crotchety and didn't really approve of anything until the very last thing that Bruce did, which involved Batman, the persona of Batman, making an appearance. Because this final feat involved both Batman and Bruce Wayne, it kind of stumped his uncle, kind of left him more confused than really in approval-giving mood. So, on Silas's deathbed, Bruce approached him and revealed his secret, which is a pretty safe bet because his uncle was about to die anyways. So, but it finally gave his great uncle the peace that he was seeking. Silas Wayne had a brother named Elwood, who was the current lord of Waynmore Castle in England and which is a pretty safe bet because his uncle was about to die anyways. So, but it finally gave his great uncle the peace that he was seeking. Silas Wayne had a brother named Elwood, who was the
even more crouchy great uncle. He's oh my gosh.
current lord of Waynmore Castle in England in modern day. Before Silas's death, Elwood was actually on his deathbed, and he decided to summon most of his remaining relatives to England to discuss the terms of his will and property and all of that stuff. This included Silas, Wilhelmina Wayne, Elwood's niece, Evelyn Wayne, a missionary and reverend from Asia,
I wanted to record on.
discuss the terms of his will and property and all of that stuff. This included Silas, Wilhelmina Wayne, Elwood's niece,
Wilhelmina Wayne. That don't sound like a pretty fluffy. Wilhelmina. Imagine.
I see that's what you're going to do if you use these real people.
Mm.
You're going to be Google searching out and pronounce out their fucking sister from the 18 and 1700s that I wrote down right now. You're going to be Google searching out and pronounce their names just to see their names, how their names are actually supposed to be pronounced.
Wilhelmina Wayne.
I can't get you an ugly boyfriend either, but.
How dare you leave this house and go with Jamilio?
Because you do know whoever I buy from.
I know.
Who made to go to
Evelyn Wayne, a missionary and reverend from Asia, Jeremy Wayne, a Australian ranch worker, and his great-nephew, Bruce Wayne. During the events of this...
Stop the wedding! Is this bad timing? I'm John Dory.
His great-nephew, Bruce Wayne. During the events of this event, a man dressed in knight's armor appeared, claiming to be Harold, the original caretaker of Waynmore Castle. If you remember, that was the first ancestor that we went over. He attacked the group numerously until they discovered that the knight was in fact Elwood Wayne's butler, Asquith. Asquith inexplicably died at the exact same moment as Elwood did, which is kind of creepy, but it was during the course of these events that Bruce Wayne discovered, through research, that Lauren had killed his brother Harold. And now we come to the final vestiges of the Wayne family, ending kind of with Thomas Wayne, Silas and Elwood's nephew.
Thomas Wayne and that dumb whore he was with. You're going to be surprised when you find out how many Bat family members there actually are. You're right when you like to Bruce. I don't even feel Bruce got related to his ass. And how?
Who fell in love with and married Martha Kane. Much against the wishes of both of the families. It was almost kind of a Romeo and Juliet scenario, except with less stabbing and death. But you can guess it, both Martha and Thomas Wayne gave birth to their son, their one and only son,
He got shot though.
Bruce Wayne.
In some universes, but they did
I'm not
get
writing
stabbed.
it down.
What?
Because Batman's already in the
Son
damn.
Bruce was named for Thomas's brother, Bruce N. Wayne, who was a renowned West Coast detective. Thomas was
I am writing that down. Bruce and
Wayne.
Wayne.
doctor of critical acclaim. He was a surgeon. He inherited Wayne Enterprises from his family, but his interest wasn't really there, and so while he would still be in charge of the company, he would be found constantly at the Gotham Central Hospital, acting as doctor on duty, doing surgeries. He really was a people person, and wanted to be intrinsically involved with the life of Gotham City, especially in its betterment. He was well known for combating the poverty and the crime in Gotham City with kindness and care.
In the Batman universes, he worked at two places. In one universe, he was a doctor at Arkham. Thomas Wayne was. In another, it was Elliott Memorial Hospital. Yes, Thomas Wayne was best friends with Tommy Elliott's father.
And that's why it was way more important for him to be at the hospital than it was to be at Wayne Enterprises. He made such an impact in Gotham City that, and this is widely up for debate depending on who you ask, they raised a lot of attention that was negative, and whether or not the man that gunned them down in the alley did it on purpose or if he was just a random mugger, they were shot down in Crime Alley in front of their son Bruce Wayne, which gave birth to the Batman. This brings us to the final and current descendant of the Wayne family, Bruce Wayne, who is Batman. I'm pretty sure most of us know that, but I figured I'd share that. And there are other descendants, too, that deserve honorable mention. We have, obviously, all of Batman's wards, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, so on and so forth, and Batman's actual biological son, Damian Wayne, who is the current Robin in continuity. There is potentially another Wayne member who posed as Lincoln March, who was working for the Court of Owls. It's never been revealed if he actually was who he claimed to be, because he claimed to be Thomas Wayne Jr., Bruce's brother, who had allegedly died in a car crash after an attempt was made on Martha Wayne's life.
The tree of Batman. We will talk about his parents, his wives, his children, and their relations, so let's get into it. The Wayne family, the ancestors of Bruce Wayne, goes back centuries, with many members playing a part in the history of the United States. Alan was the patriarch.
Alan Wayne. And yes, I don't care you already got them written down from the previous video. I'm going to write them down in this one too. In this, no. again.
And they get used twice, don't bitch.
They already get used fucking twice.
I'm just saying.
Of the Wayne family after the American Civil War and the founder of Wayne Enterprises. He was married to Catherine. After marriage, they finished the construction of Wayne Manor for their future generation.
Catherine Van Darm? Van Darm? Something like that? I don't know.
Catherine died giving birth to their son, Kenneth. Kenneth had 2 sons, Silas and Patrick Wayne.
Kenneth. We don't know about that. Anything about Kenneth, their son. But we do know a little bit about Patrick Wayne. Actually, I'm done writing. You can talk a lot. You can just do this video. I want you to see actually mainly just see who the hell was in Batman's whole family tree.
And we're gonna stumble upon these.
Was an eccentric businessman. He was the owner of Wayne Operations and an eccentric Gotham businessman ill-reputed in the press for his behavior. His only son, Dr. Thomas Wayne, he was a famous surgeon and wealthy philanthropist in Gotham City. He was married to Martha Kane. She was a prominent Gotham City debutante socialite, heavily involved in charity work. Together they had 2 sons, Bruce Wayne, commonly known as Batman. He is the superhero protector of Gotham City, a tortured, brooding vigilante dressed as a bat, who fights against evil and strikes fear into the hearts of criminals everywhere. And their eldest son, Thomas Wayne Jr., from Earth 3. He was an Owlman, a member of the crime syndicate. He was an evil counterpart to Batman. From the Kane family.
The original Thomas Wayne Jr. was from Earth 3. He wasn't a member of the Court of Owls. He was still named Owlman. He was a villain on the crime syndicate. And in Earth 3, it's reverse roles. So the heroes are villains, the villains are heroes. Joker is the jester. And on that Earth. Superman is Ultraman. Wonder Woman is Superwoman. And the Flash is Johnny Quick. And a lot more.
Martha had 2 brothers, Jacob Kane. He was a field officer with USACOM for most of his career, leading numerous tactical operations across the globe as part of the 3rd Special Forces Group. And Philip Kane, he ran Wayne Enterprises in Bruce's absence. While Bruce was traveling the world training, Philip held down the business with his advisor Edward Nygma. Jacob was married to Gabrielle. She was a member of the U.S. Army's Battlefield Surveillance Brigade, who later became Batwoman. Together they have 2 twin daughters, Elizabeth. She was a high-ranking member of the Religion of Crime under the name
She's Alice.
Alice. She later adopted the name Red Alice. And Catherine, she is Batwoman, one of many vigilantes who protect Gotham City using the imagery of a bat. She is Jewish, playing a socialite during the day, and working as a vigilante by night.
In the Batman show, she's a lesbian in the Batwoman TV show and in the comics. She's not the original Batwoman, though. That is another Kane, who ain't related now. They're from the Golden Age comics. And the only reason that they made Batwoman and Batgirl, they didn't want people to stop thinking that Batman and Robin were gay because they slept in the same fucking bed together.
They are gay.
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's why Robin has the outfit he has.
No, originally why? Because that is related to his family, you know, the Flying Graysons.
You can tell me that that's related to the.
Bruce was in a relationship with Talia.
Once because he's there. It's because he's Batman's very little bad boy.
He's dated women.
They're a cover.
No, they're not.
For what goes on in the Batcave.
There is a gay Robin, though. A bisexual Robin. There is 2 bisexual Robins. Main universe. Tim Drake.
What are you going to do when you do one of these and be on a snake one time? Because you know it's going to happen before long.
Oh, no. I don't care about.
She is the daughter of the immortal world conqueror Ra's al Ghul.
She raped Batman by drugging him.
She frequently allies herself with her father's League of Assassins. Together they have 2 sons, Damian Wayne, commonly known as Robin. Damian became the 5th Robin, working alongside with his father as Batman. And their second son, Ibnul Shufash, from Earth 22, 20 years in the future, he will attend Bruce Wayne's funeral in the company of Nightstar and their children. Bruce was all...
Well, that one probably, since he's from another universe. Damien, no. Bruce was visiting Talia to talk about her data thing, and she drugged his drink.
Oh,
And they fucked. Boom. Also, Damian Wayne has a adult clone of him. So yeah, that was a villain that Talia killed once he couldn't kill Damian and Batman. I mean, she wanted Batman under her control to kill everyone, and she killed the clone of Damian. Damian died also and came back from the dead because of Batman. Spoilers.
Also in relationship with Selina Kyle, also known as Catwoman, from Earth 2. She is a jewel thief from Gotham City, currently portrayed as an orphan who learned to survive on Gotham streets.
They actually had a relationship.
In multiple
You wrote
comics.
a relationship that existed in the comics into the
Yeah,
story.
in Earth 2, which was the original Earth 1, but then it became Earth 2 later on, like the Silver Age, I think. Golden Silver Age. And also in Earth 1, they got married and broke up. But on Earth 2, they have an actual kid, who is the Huntress, whose name is... If you're going off of comics, it's Helena Wayne. If you're going off of the Birds of Prey TV show, it's Helena Kyle.
So she's one of the Batman.
With her, he has a daughter, Helena Wayne. She was raised to become
Yes,
Batman's
yes.
eventual successor, first as Robin and later.
Yes, she is.
Well, she took on the mantle of Batgirl
They
for a
still
little
call,
bit.
and they call her the Huntress.
Mm.
So she's running around to prove Batgirls that defeat
Yeah.
the Riddle in the story you were writing.
Don't know if it's Helena Wayne or Helena Bertinelli.
Helena Bertinelli's the name they used.
Oh, no, that's different.
That's a different one?
Yeah, that is a Green Arrow character who is the Huntress of the main universe. Helena Wayne is Huntress of Earth 2.
Okay.
I think that met Earth 1 Batman, but she's from Earth 2, and she's the Earth 2 Batman and Catwoman's kid.
As Huntress. In Earth 154, Bruce is married to Catherine.
What the fuck? Sweet Home Alabama? Sweet Home Alabama!
God damn, with all these nurses, this is going to be another never-ending fucking
Story?
story.
With this, listen, you want to see the Sweet Home Alabama part?
Huntress. In Earth 154, Bruce is married to Catherine. She was a wealthy socialite from Gotham City. After marriage, she learned his secret identity as Batman.
No, cousin.
Okay. That's nastier.
But it's a different Earth, so they may not be related on that Earth.
Together they had a son, Bruce Wayne Jr. Together with Superman Jr., he forms the Super Sons. Besides his children, Bruce adopted 3 children. Richard Grayson, also known as Nightwing. He is trained by the Dark Knight himself.
Real name.
Grayson eventually became Batman's sidekick, the first Robin. Jason Todd, also known as Red Hood. He became the second Robin after Dick Grayson became Nightwing and Batman was in need of a new sidekick. And Timothy Drake.
Fun fact. Here's how Batman met Jason. Batman? I'm gonna let her stop coughing.
Oh.
Batman met Jason when Jason Todd was trying to steal the tires off of the fucking Batmobile.
Now he's trying to rob him.
No, he needed money. He says he was his mom was addicted. His parents were addicted to drugs. His stepmom and his dad. His dad then got killed by Two-Face, I think, in one universe. So he needed money. He was poor. He grew up in the Gotham suburbs. Basically. And his real mother, who he found out later, fucking betrayed him for money and drugs and to keep her secret a secret by giving him over to the Joker. But Joker kidnapped both of them and killed both of them. It's funny.
Also known as Red Robin, he is a teen vigilante who, for a time, acted as the third Robin after the death of Jason Todd. Richard's biological father, John, he was one of the 3 acrobats in the Harley Circus group, the Flying Graysons, and his mother,
I love how old Robin mask was made just because of Dick Grayson, and they all never changed basically.
Marie. They both were murdered by Tony Zacco when he rigged their trapezes. Jason's biological father, Willis, he is a wingman, and his mother, Catherine, she suffered from drug addiction and constantly fought with her husband, who himself was a petty thief. In Earth 22, Damien is married to Mai Grayson, also known as Nightstar. She is the daughter of Richard Grayson. Together they have 2 twin children,
What the
son
fuck?
Talon.
I know it's adopted brother, but still, ain't she a fucking niece?
Through adoption, so it's not incest or nothing.
No, but it's still fucking weird. Stop marrying the family. I don't care if you adopt her or not. Stop with this sweet home Alabama bullshit.
Okay, and your uncle's your grandpa, and my uncle-in-law is my stepdad.
Yeah. No. That's because.
And your dad's also my cousin since my mom married his uncle.
Yeah, by marriage, you see. But they are brothers. It doesn't matter if they're step brothers. He is dating he dated, he fucked, and he had kids with his step niece. That is worse than our family.
With his niece from adoption, so it ain't step because Batman didn't have sex
adoption.
to have Dick. He adopted him after his parents died.
Adopted niece. Okay? He fucked her, he dated her,
So it's
he
not
fucked, oh, no, wait,
nasty.
this is going even 2 ways. He is Bruce Wayne's child, so he couldn't even date her and fucked her, or fucked her and date her, and have kids. He is Bruce Wayne's child,
Yes,
we
when
must
get back to
say.
the video.
They all are Bruce Wayne's child, so they can even go dating first or fucking first. Because Bruce did both ways. Did you know that Bruce Wayne had an affair with Vicky Bell?
No, but can we get back to the video now?
He was trained by Kure to be the ultimate weapon. And daughter Luandar Wayne, she is a famous Icelandic model, and she came back home to Neo Gotham to show off a new line of clothes. That was all in Batman's family tree. Thanks for watching.
When this came out. This was out in 2 years ago. But yeah, Batman has a lot of fucking Batman photo shoot.
Is the reason behind this Bat Family photo shoot? Let me get. So what the is the reason behind this Bat Family photo shoot? One night after the entire Bat family got an important message from Bruce that told them to meet him on one certain rooftop in Gotham, they all got there and waited for Bruce to show up. None of them really knew what this meet was about. Jason thought it was about him getting kicked out, and so did Duke. Everyone was speculating left and right until Bruce showed up. He pulled out the Batarang and stuck it into a wall, letting everyone see that it's a camera. Everyone got into position, and Bruce took a picture and placed it beside his parents' grave, showing them that he finally got to build up the family that was taken away from him years ago on this exact day. So what the
I love how the Huntress, even though she's held a personality in this universe, is still a Bat family member. I just fucking love that, and I find it funny how Jason Todd's like always thinking, it's about me, damn it.
Okay.
I'm Batman's greatest failure. It's about me. Hang on. Listen, it's about me this and me that. I'm Batman's greatest failure. I'm died by Joker. Everyone, wah. Shut the fuck up, Jason. No one gives a fuck about you. You're the middle adopted child for a reason. You dumb motherfucker. I like Dick more than you. Grayson. Dick Grayson. Not.
Smart to say you like Dick. Nice to know you like Dick. Thanks for just admitting.
I meant like Dick Grayson's dick if he's real.
Thanks for admitting my speculations that you're gay all along.
I'm bisexual. So I still technically never tasted dick, but attracted to dick. And boobs.
Can we end this video now
And
and
ass.
you go to bed before you embarrass yourself more?
Preferably nice and round ass. Same with boobs. But the small, that's fine too. As
Your
long as
da-
there are boobs there.
Your dad says more than a handful is too much.
Still, nice round. Not melon shaped nice round, but still.
Just
Not
remember,
big as watermelon.
no matter how nice and round they are now at your age, when the girl gets my age, gravity's going to take over and they're going to start sagging. So if they're too
Okay,
big, they're going to be touching her belly by the time she's fucking 50.
Okay. And by 50, we won't be fucking.
You
What's
may
that
be. How do you know?
I mean, most of the time around 50s when menopause happens.
That don't mean you won't be fucking.
And when that happens, women tend to get cranky sometimes.
That
Not all
still
the time.
don't mean you won't be fucking.
She might not want that, okay? Especially when we have kids. No, she ain't gonna. She like, no more fucking unless you wear a condom. Like, bitch, wear a condom. You're
Like
the
I
one.
said, can you end this video before you embarrass yourself
No, but I
more?
did. I asked to wear, and you're like, we don't need a condom. I took a pregnancy pill. It's fine. 2 fucking months later, you're a date fucking couple months later, you're pregnant with my child.
Like I said, can we end this video now before you embarrass yourself?
And you're the one now saying that we need a condom after what? Only first kid? Is he already too hyper for you?
It's after 2 o'clock in the morning. You need to get to bed. You got.
I don't care.
For tomorrow.
It's actually pretty good.
Your mind's pounding and it can't be stopped. You tell yourself you're okay. It's too bad your doors can't be locked. So keep the monsters away. You check behind the door. There's nothing there no more. You should have stayed in bed. You've heard this noise before. You got across the floor. Try not to lose your head. This night will keep repeating over and over and over until you make it to the end. Hide from the corners, your bed, open your eyes and keep looking over your shoulder, 'cause you'll never be alone again. There was one, but now there might be 3. You turn around just in time. You hear a chuckle and you turn back and see the closet doors open wide. You look around the space and see a freaky face. Turns out it's just your choice. But it seems out of place. You leave it just in case. It might be 18 cool. The night will keep repeating over and over and over until you make it to the end. Hide from the corners, your bed, open your eyes and keep looking over your shoulder, 'cause you'll never be alone again.
Don't follow him.
Remember the horror, the night will keep repeating over and over and over until you make it to the end. Hide around the corner, you better peel your eyes and keep looking over your shoulder, 'cause you'll never be alone. Remember the horror, the night will keep repeating over and over and over until you make it to the end. Hide around the corner, you better peel your eyes and keep looking over your shoulder, 'cause you'll never be alone again.
That's just catchy. This is catchy as hell.
You'll never be alone again. You'll never be alone.
I'll show you the animatronic after I show you that short video.
When I learned about mind blue.
When I learned about shut the fuck up. Funny. Okay?
Prank calling up.
I'm going to do this one.
I grabbed the first shot and I held it up and I said, to Orlando. Boom. Second one, to Orlando. Boom. Third one, to Orlando. Boom. After about 8 shots, I was like, to Nanando. Boom. After about 12 shots, I was like, to Armando. Boom. I did 17 shots of Jaeger. At this point, people are no longer watching my show for the sake of stand-up comedy. They're watching a train wreck, and they don't want to leave because they want to see what's going to happen. I am now reaching for number 18. And as I'm reaching for it, someone in the back of the room yells out, "Take it off!" And I was like, "You take it off!" And then her boyfriend stands up. "Hey, she'll take off whatever you take off." And all of a sudden, we had a party. I grabbed the first shot and I held it up and I said,
Yeah, French, what's up? How do you say this? Oh, that's easy, that's moon.
Okay.
Moon. Yeah, like moo, like the cow, you know? Pretty sure the cow goes moo.
No.
But if this is moon, then this is door. Also double O, but it's actually door. This is door, but this is moon. Yeah, well, then that's because it's followed by R, so instead of a oo sound, it's a or sound. Okay, but if this is door, then this is... Four. Yes, like door. Okay, but if this is 4, then what is this? That is also 4. But that's because it's the number 4, so we were like, you know, if it's the number 4, it should have 4 letters. Okay, well, if then this is 4, then this must be... no, right? I mean, if this is 4, this must be...
No, that's ours.
No, 4, no. Hey, English? Yeah, French, what's up? How do you say this? Oh, that's easy.
English makes no sense. Exactly. If it must be whore, it has to be whore.
No.
It's whore, damn it.
Whore is H-O, like hoe.
H-O.
H-O-E is whore.
And hoe is
H-O.
H-O-E. Oh, you fucking...
Like Santa goes ho-ho.
And I'm not talking about my ex-wife. Or maybe.
Yeah, Santa goes ho-ho, because he goes and fucks the ho-hos.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho-ho-ho. He goes and finds the hoe in the house and fucks the hoe.
So you the hoe?
Yeah, I fuck Santa, don't
You the
know?
hoe?
Don't you know I fuck Santa? Santa's your dad, so I fuck Santa every year.
If you the hoe, and I the hoe, what?
Santa has his milk and cookies, and then he takes his hoe to bed.
He has milk and cookies, and then his hoe has a different type of milk, if you know what I mean.
His hoe has the cream that goes on the cookie, but it don't go on the cookie. He gets the cream afterwards.
It sounds better my way. Idaho.
No, Idaho.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about Idaho.
I'm not talking about you either. I'm talking about Idaho.
No, not that. I mean Idaho. The place. The fucking state. Tell me what the fuck it is.
That's what I meant too.
You went to the hoe.
No.
Yeah, you a hoe.
You meant
She
you
a hoe. She said she a hoe.
You were Mallow.
I ain't fucking no one yet.
You still a hoe.
How the fuck am I a hoe?
Now can we get done?
Did all my fake... Is it becoming my fictional crushes on fictional characters? And I got too many of them?
Yeah. For reptiles. Except for your brother has to use a fucking
Thug.
actual name.
No,
You
no,
can't say
no.
fuck.
Funk. Funk.
Okay.
Would you want this to be... Would you want to date this thing?
No. It's gonna eat me now. Can we be done recording?
Well, this thing only got kids. So I don't think you want that one either.
I don't want none of them. They're all gonna eat me. Now can we be done recording?
What the fuck you just called me?
Nerdy man whore.
Why am I a nerdy man whore?
Because you are. Now I'm turning the TV on, so you better be done
Is
recording.
it because of my crushes on fictional
Yes.
characters? There's Poison Ivy, Dick Grayson, Jason
I'm watching
Todd,
this and I'm making a video.
Peter
and then
Parker,
I'm going to bed.
and the one you said. Say it wrong this time. I dare you, bitch.
Jack Sparrow.
You lucky. You fucking lucky this time. Off recording.
Ain't
She
Jack
said it wrong.
Sprat from the Nightmare on
It's fucking Captain Jack Sparrow, you dumb bitch! Played by Johnny Depp!
I was gonna say ain't Jack Sprat the guy actually from Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, he's from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow's from Pirates of the...
Really funny. We all had a lot.
We ain't no Jack Sprat. That's Jack Skeleton,
Okay.
bitch! You get the right, that's the Pumpkin King.
I thought there was a Jack Sprat somewhere too in some movie
No.
or something.
A foreigner is not one fucking Jack Skeleton. I also have a thing for him.
Now can we quit recording so I can watch this?
Yes, I think I revealed too much about myself on